name is Megan, and I'm going to introduce my audience. So this is my mom, and then over here we have my dad and my dog Max. Okay, so hi, my name is Megan Maloney, and today I would like to talk to you about how childhood trauma can create a serial killer. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, why would I ever want to think about this? Well, I'll tell you why. Children are mistreated all the time. Not every parent wants a child, yet they still have one. It's really important as a community to know the topic. If you see something, say something. We do not know what goes on behind closed doors, but hopefully after I give you a few examples of abuse and how many serial killers are affected by this, you will be more conscious of developing signs that a child will exhibit. So first we're just going to know a little bit about me. Why would I ever want to talk about this? So I'm a psychology major at school. I love the brain. I love how it works. And I love true crime podcasts. So my first example is John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy is known as the clown serial killer. He was responsible for murdering 33 little boys. He grew up with an alcoholic father who beat his children with a razor strap if they were perceived to be misbehaved. His mother also neglected him very strongly. Next, we're going to talk about Dennis Rader. Dennis Rader killed 10 people in his lifetime. He was known as the BTK killer. BTK stands for bind, kill, and torture. He also murdered a lot of animals in his childhood, which leads me to talk about the McDonald triad. So the McDonald triad is really important to notice in your children as they're growing up. So the triad is 3 specific things, such as urnosis, which is wetting the bed, fire, setting, so if your child plays with fire when they're younger, and then torturing animals. All of those 3 signs really will indicate if your child is developing normally. So then my next topic is crime traveler statistics. So these statistics are really important. They talk about specific types of abuse that the population faces and that serial killers face. So as you can see, physical, sexual, psychological, neglect, and none are the topics. And the population is blue, so they all are really low. And then serial killers are red. And then the only reason why the blue is really high there because it's the topic none. So physical abuse is causing or allowing non-accidental physical injury. Sexual abuse is any sexual activity unhealthy or meeting the criminal definition. Psychological abuse is acts as causing emotional conflict. Neglect is failing or refusing to provide adequate food, clothing, shelter, and emotional nurturing. So 38% of serial killers suffered physical abuse, 26% suffered sexual abuse, 50% suffered psychological abuse, 18% neglect, and 32% reported no abuse at all. My next topic is going to be nature versus nurture. So nature versus nurture is super important when growing up. Nature is one's environment and nurture is one's love and affection. The way someone is raised can create a really strong indication of creating a serial killer, and it can affect the development of a child. So in conclusion, I just want to thank my audience for taking the time to listen to my speech. I hope I was able to show you how important this issue is to me. I know it is really scary to think about, but you would rather be safe than sorry. Educating our community and the youth on this topic is super important and can ultimately save lives. The next time you are walking outside and you see a child, stop. Take a minute and ask yourself, is he or she exhibiting normal behaviors? How is their physical appearance? Is their mother or father around? Thank you. These are my sources as well.